Hi everyone, today I'm going to go through the negation program, and the goal of this program is when presented with an instruction containing not or don't, the student will respond correctly within 3 seconds. So with this program, there's 8 different teaching steps, and the first is don't do this. So you'll say to the student, don't do this, and then you'll clap your hands. The student shouldn't imitate you and clap their hands. Or don't do this, you'll stomp your feet. The student shouldn't then stomp their feet. Once they're able to do that, you can move on to step 2, which is touch blank, and don't touch blank. So you'll say to the student, touch your nose, touch your ears, but don't touch your knees. The student should touch their nose, touch their ears, and not touch their knees. Once they're able to do that with a variety of different things, you can say, don't say word. So that's when you're presenting the student with the instruction, don't say hello, the student shouldn't say hello. Or don't say bike, the student shouldn't say bike. Once they're able to do that, that's when you're moving on to step 4, and that's when you're presenting the student with items. So you're going to put out 3 items, and you're going to say to the student, which one is not a block? The student should pick out the duck. Or you could do, which one is not a car? The student should pick out the horse. Once they're able to do that, that's when you're moving on to the function of these items. So you're going to, again, present 3 items. And you're going to say, which one does not drive? The student should pick out the duck. Once they're able to do that with a variety of different functions of items, that's when you're moving on to step 6, which is category. So again, you're presenting 3 items. And you're going to say to the student, which one is not an animal? The student should pick out the block. You do this with a variety of different categories, and then you can move on to steps 7 and 8. And 7 and 8 is the steps that focus on what and why. So you're going to say to the student, what does not belong? The student should pick out the block. Once they're able to do that, you move on to step 8 and you ask the student, why does it not belong? So in this case, why the block doesn't belong? Because it's not an animal. So they should be able to make statements like this near the end of our program. And once they've mastered all these targets, you can move on to something else.